Hey y'all, it's your buddy, 16-Bit Gambit, coming at you with another video. And in this one, I figured today would be an art day. I am at a point now where I know I got to make 2 more enemies, and then I'll technically be able to complete some sort of demo. So I had to kind of finalize the idea for one of them. So I know that, the last one is going to be, the first boss, Goblin King, probably a big fat dude with a crown on. The second one, maybe an optional one that you got to look around to try to find it. And last night I kind of got hit with the interesting idea of doing a modern imitation or a new imitation of a mythological beast. And unfortunately, I realized that someone already beat me to it. So I started by saying, okay, let's take maybe a cyclops and then plop it on top of the body of another animal, sort of like a centaur. And I really like the idea of a cyclops and a pig. And then I realized 2 things. It needs to be kind of goofy. If the main characters in this game are really kids, then there needs to be some element of humor to it. Then also, by the second sketch that I did of this one, I realized that anything that's got a cyclops has a cyclops with 2 big old tusks. And so it wasn't really anything 100% unique. So, I figured maybe I could have some fun and do something redundant, have a pig version of a centaur with a pig's upper body. And unfortunately, that one's already been done. So I had to nix that idea. I still like the idea of having a pig lower body because I think that it's going to be good. Probably easier to illustrate and animate. I can do stubby legs and just a round lower body and do some big hulking shoulders. Here you see me kind of doing a draft of a Goblin King. I think that you'll walk in and see them sitting. A little bit of dialogue, then he's going to hop off and it's going to be a pretty tough fight. And once I got done putting the line work on this one, I went over to what we're going to see as the subject of this video. I was considering names for animals that would line up pretty well, and going into this sketch I realized that bonobo, which is a type of chimpanzee, a very peaceful type of chimpanzee compared to chimps anyway, and boar would go together as a bonobo. But unfortunately, I know that bonobos, at least compared to chimps, are pretty peaceful. So if I've got something that's an enemy, I wouldn't really feel genuine. So by the time I was done with this sketch, I was playing it with a few ideas. There's chimpigsy. And then also by accident, I figured that I could flip them around and have a play on gorilla and boar and call it a Boar-illa. So right now I just got either Boar-illa or I've got bonobo, one or the other. But I thought this one looked really cool. I think all told, maybe I was sketching for a couple hours and all this whole progression of items. But yeah, if I saw it on a t-shirt and I was in need of a t-shirt, heck, I'd probably buy it. But this is my first pass of the bonobo or the Boar-illa. Hope you like it. You got any questions or comments, throw them down below. And we'll get back to Godot soon. And soon you'll be able to see the current state of the game and all be good. See y'all next time. Bye.